Welcome everyone to another Flip Quest episode. Tonight's number 19. Super excited for tonight's episode because we have got some really good things selling tonight, actually, which I'm going to go over to pretty soon here and show you all. But first, welcome to tonight's show. Nate, welcome. And how's today going? Pretty good with the Brewers 180?
Brewers 180. I wasn't absolutely atrocious at golf. Ate some good food. So it's been a good day. It's been a good day.
Well, let's hopefully we cap it off here with a really good end to the show. I will say this, tonight's episode, I hope that some of this stuff sells pretty well because we definitely need to keep pace with our Flip Quest number 20 or Flip Quest 2022, which for the most part, buying slabs at the start of 2022 and trying to quick flip them up until now has not been very pleasant. But obviously, it can create a long-term hold situation, which we are going to be doing with a couple of these cards. Maybe not like super long, but I want to screen share here and show you. Remember, not all these are part of Flip Quest 2022. Like this McDavid DC right here. That's just a card I had. Trying to time the market. I don't think it's going to turn out like. I mean, that's pretty good right now. I tried to get a PSA 9 at, which I paid pretty high on a pretty good condition card. Didn't get the 9, so might take a loss on that. But some of these are like this. Mbappe is part of the Flip Quest. The Ronald Acuna is part of the Flip Quest, and those have got a little bit of ways to go now to at least break even. That we bought within the last few months. And Mbappe we paid like 3,900 on. So honestly, with him not going to Real Madrid and it already being almost at 3,900 feels awesome. And the Acuna, I feel like the PSA 10s of that card don't show up really ever. So that'd be hopefully a good time for people.
What did we pay for that? What did we pay for the Acuna?
It was like 2,250 or 2,300. But I think maybe with some extended bidding and some people trying to lock in an Acuna auto, I think it could get there. I'm pretty happy with where it's at right now. Now, these next two are obviously not part of Flip Quest also, but this Andre Vasilevsky right here is part of our SGC grading reveals episodes we do on YouTube also. And we paid $350 for this card, and as an SGC 8.5, it's already at 1,113 seller net to us. So I'm super psyched about that card right now. Perfect timing. Now, this one is part of the Flip Quest, the Nathan McKinnon 2013 Dominion patch auto 99 PSA 8, and it's at 702 seller net already, Nate. Obviously, when selling these cards, there has to be fees that are made up also in the rise of the card, the increase in the price of the card, because we are selling these to PWCC, and that's just what happens when you get on selling platforms. But our total investment of that was $690 when we bought it. So we are in the green. It was a good buy, and we will see where it goes from here. McKinnon's playing unbelievably. Avalanche into the Western Conference Finals.
Dude,
and
did you see that one goal?
I'm the one that told you about that one goal.
That's what you were. That was insane.
Yeah, it absolutely was insane. One of the best playoff goals I've seen with my own eyes. And of course, the Jordan Lawler SGC 6 from our grade reveals also. This one was a super disappointing grade, as we were hoping for even a 9 or 9.5 would have made us decent money on that, because they had an excellent buy on that raw card. I think PSA 9 is somewhere around like $800, $900 now, maybe. I think we grabbed it for like 500, but you never know. People go after, maybe we get pretty close to our buy, and that would be kind of funny, but also good for us. And also, what's up to everyone who is in the chat right now? I'm pumped to have you all here. Should be a good episode, and we'll go from here. Tim, Kevin, Next Gen, Whisk Collectibles. Nate definitely disregarded Next Gen today, so I guess I'm better than Nate now.
Well, you were talking, so Next Gen, welcome. I didn't want to bump in.
I was talking. No worries at all. To start off tonight, obviously we want to make an announcement quick that there's 8 minutes until extended bidding starts. And also, I'd like to make an announcement that right now the Celtics and Heat are playing in Game 7, and the Heat have brought within 6 now before half. So I saw Skip Bayless tweet that this game's over. Celtics are in the finals playing the Warriors. And whenever Skip tweets that, you know that it's a reverse jinx because he's hoping for the other team to win. So I am putting my money on the Heat to close out this game and come back and win at home. But back to the auction here. This John Moran cracked ice auto at 25 BGS 9.5 has sure had an interesting route so far in 2022. This card I think was bought for maybe not this exact copy, but the cracked ice 9.5 was bought for around like $18,000 at the beginning of the year. It was flipped for $36,000 here through PWCC, double the money. It was then sold on a different platform on May 9th for $22,600, and now another one has popped up here in auction. So it went from 18 to 36 down to 23 at 14 right now. We'll see where it goes from here. But I mean, we talked about this, Nate. The moment that the John Morant excitement ran out, I think we all kind of knew where that market was going.
I don't understand. Okay, I will say this: if you need money, you need money. But if you were holding on to John Morant cards, why are you selling now? Why are you
Or
selling that cracked ice or that gold?
yeah, especially if you bought them in like the last like 5 months. It's probably one of the worst times to buy to sell right now. I think a lot of people are probably hoping for the Grizzlies to ascend to the top of the Western Conference in the next couple of years with Ja Morant.
Oh
And
yeah, I thought you were about to say for this year. I'm like, that's crazy. That's
no,
just
no,
throwing
no.
your money away, wishing for that. Now the Steph Curry, that's great timing.
Steph Curry's perfect timing. That's the next card I want to bring up here because this is his timeless moments auto. Nate, do you remember this shot? It's near half court. Remember that against the Thunder?
I don't.
Oh man, this is one of Curry's best shots. You probably, if you saw the play, you'd probably remember it, but it's kind of hard to tell from this camera angle. I can't remember. I think it was in the playoffs. I don't know if it was like an elimination. I don't think it was an elimination game, but he pulled up from nearly half court with like 3 seconds left on the clock when people were probably expecting him to take a couple more dribbles in and smack the three to win. And that's number out 25 at $12,500 right now. And you might say, what the heck? Why is it 2020 Panini 1-in-1 auto at $12K of Curry when you can get rookie autos for cheaper? Well, this card is sold extremely well. The last couple of sales of this have all been over $20,000. There was like out of 10 that sold for like over 30. The last actual sale of an out of 25 sold for 25K on March 12th. So it does have a while to go until that point. That 25K seems ridiculously high. You know, sometimes you got to take sales depending on what it is with a grain of salt to make sure you're cross-referencing other sales to make sure that it lines up. But this one at 12,500.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Because that card right there, that timeless moments is the most like framed picture card I've ever seen. You know, you get the whole shot. Curry's pretty small, and then you get the auto on it like you would have an auto on a framed picture. What do you think that would go for if there was a framed picture series of that exact same card, the exact same auto, and there was only 25 of them?
Yeah, I mean, and probably sell for, I don't know, like $5,000 or something.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
And that's just how game used jerseys work also versus actual logo men, you know, like logo men cards. So it's crazy. And Joel says that's what happens when Panini comes out with unique rare cards are sought after, and he's not wrong. That Panini 1-in-1 timeless moment set is super hot for all players, and there are actually a couple more in this auction we will talk about as well. Mike Trout, I just want to shout this card out because we see these Sterling autos come up pretty frequently here now on PWCC. Maybe someone's selling them off as Trout's hot right now in the beginning of the season, but they're some of the best cards. I just wish they're on card. If that's an on card auto, that would be spectacular. It is spectacular even with the sticker auto. And here's the other thing too, Nate, is here's another Panini 1 card. Do you see the Panini 1 base set as iconic?
No.
Do you? I don't know if you've paid a ton of attention to.
I know it's one base card. It's two cards, right? One base card and one.
Correct.
But like, why would that become iconic?
Yeah, I mean, no, it's a great point, and that's why I asked you. I think that some of them can be like the out of 99 of Zion. So all the base are the highest print run is out of 99, and that Zion is an amazing photo. Now this Luka's second year, iconic, probably not. So that's at $8,000, and I was hoping to scroll down and find this one, the on-card auto from Optic Contenders, which we do. We know we have a fair share of gripes with Optic Contenders, but I think for over $1,000 less, you and I would both rather have the rookie auto PSA 10, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's some things that, and obviously we're not the ones who are spending like the $8,000 on either of these cards. So in general, we don't determine the market price clearly, but just some thoughts we have.
It is a very nice card. I do agree with Joel Leland that is a nice looking card, but man, that's so expensive for a 2020 first year 1-in-1.
And Casa Waller says prime weekend for sniping fellas. Got some good stuff this weekend. I'm hyped. We'll have at it tonight too, and let us know what you buy. And also Mr. Leland is Sick Basketball Breaks. What's up? I did not know that. Now I do. Sick Basketball Breaks donated to Kesem Charity last year. Thank you so much for that.
Did you see there's a blue, a green, and a red of Giannis ending this week?
Yeah, I did see that actually. And we have some we got some other bids on we have the bids on all those cards actually, I think, to track them. But I did see that. The non-numbered short prints are out this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
I want to point out this Rafael Devers. This is the orange auto 25 BGS 9.5. This card, although I think I owned a refractor of it at one point. We don't have any of this right now, but it always holds a special place in my heart because this is the card I always point to say you don't need a first Bowman logo to make money on a Bowman Chrome auto. You got to pay attention to when their actual first auto was, not necessarily the logo. And this is the card that disproves it because he had his 2014 first Bowman. It was the non-auto, but it was still his first Bowman then. And this is his first technical auto, but still sells extremely well. We haven't seen one of these sell since 2017 when it sold for $1,400. So it's been nearly 5 years now, at least publicly for sale and auctioned off, which obviously it could have sold in that time. I'm glad that Nate brought up, and Nate, feel free anytime to stop me, read off some comments, obviously.
Okay.
So I'm glad you brought up the Prism blue and green and red thing of Giannis, because right here we've got the blue at 77.50 right now, and we are 1.5 minutes away from extended bidding starting. In case you want to get any other qualifying bids in, you must place them before the next minute and a half, and then we will be into extended bidding. A few of our cards are still getting some qualifying bids right now, which is exciting. And okay, so about this 2013 Prism Giannis blue, this is not numbered. It is short print, but definitely a couple hundred out there at least. And or at least I'm assuming. Don't take me, for sure for that, but I'm assuming. Can make a good assumption. 77.50. You got the select blue 9.5 right below it, numbered out of 49 at $6,000. We have talked at least in a few of these live streams and even the Monday lives about Prism going forward with Fanatics taking over. Made a post this weekend about some Steph Curry Prism 1 of 1 that sold for an insane amount from 2020. Do you really think? And I know maybe people calling a question are maybe, I don't want to say distaste for Prism, but just like, should it really be worth that much? Because this is a non-numbered rookie outselling, as of right now, the beautiful out of 49 from Select, to be honest, numbered.
Yeah, I think we're probably both in agreement on which one we'd rather have.
Yeah, I mean, to me, this card in general, I actually think is a better looking card just from an aesthetic standpoint. I love the huge rookie logo on there. I don't know how you feel about that, but I think it's awesome.
Also, I love the full red alternate jersey.
Yeah, really cool. I agree with that. I like those much better than the green ones, actually. The green jerseys.
Mm-hmm.
Up here, it is a little too dark green for me. Although the new ones I think look good. It's just very, I don't know how to explain it.
Remember when we had purple and green, and then they went to the red and green for what was that, 4 or 5 years, and then we got the new colors.
Yeah. We did switch a lot. I hope we settle on something now. And I want to bring up this sale this card too. So Tatum, obviously in the middle of a game 7 right now. This is his BGS 9 flawless. This is the horizontal not national treasures. Flawless patch auto at 15. It's currently at $6,250. Looking at past sales of this card, this thing jumped up quite a bit today, I think. So basically the last raw of this card sold for right about that, $6,750. That was only 4 days ago. But just about 12 days ago, the BGS 9, so similar BGS 9, sold for nearly $12,000. Whoever bought that raw for $6,750, that was a great buy. That's all I can say, because I imagine this one will shoot up pretty big too.
We just extended.
What do you say?
Or we just went into the 9 o'clock hour.
Oh yes, we did. We are 1 minute into the 9 o'clock hour. Hopefully our cards keep going well. We will check back into those in a little bit and see where they end up tonight. Acuna and Mbappe have a little bit longer to go, and that Nathan McKinnon up to 754 seller net. That is positive for us in this flip quest. We love it.
Let's go.
Love to see it. I have a great, well, I don't want to say great, but I have good data to share on this. I have good data, and also I would agree with sick basketball cards. I'd stay away from the Tatum. This is kind of similar to like a John Moran situation. I feel like a Joe Burrow situation. And even McDavid in some sense, which is why I've got some McDavid cards selling. Even if they win the championship, you got to assume, Nate, 3 months from now, 2-3 months from now, you can get even at the price today without risking it,
Yeah, I would agree.
All right, that's how I felt. That's want to make sure that I was thinking right. But we got the 2012 Prism Silver PSA 10 Curry here. This is from the first Prism ever. In the last year, Nate, there's been 9 Prism Silver PSA 10s to sell of Curry. This is a pop 30. So there's been 9 in the past year, including this one tonight. Over the last 6 months, 8 of those 9 have sold, including this one. So in the last 6 months, 8 of the 30 have came up for sale, although they could have been the same copy sold again. But even if it's turned over 8 times versus 9 times in the last year, is that people going away from the non-numbered cards? It's possible. Even people might even look at 2012 Prism and say, and the silvers are the rarest there will ever be.
They're jumping on my bandwagon of not caring at all about first year Prism.
But who knows? Who knows if that's the case, or people are just looking to secure some profit. Everyone's got their own opinion. To me, it's a legendary set. It was like the first basketball set that I opened after school that I was really in love with. And it was the first year it came out, like $2 a retail pack. So I love it. I wouldn't go ahead and spend what was the last sale on this thing? The last sale was like $7,800. I wouldn't go and spend like $7,800 on this, but it's a cool set to me. If I can get a deal on a green of a player I like someday, like a Chris Middleton, maybe I'll go ahead and take it. I know you like Tyrese Haliburton, and if you check this out right here, Nate, this was the price difference from when we opened up this page. So it
Oh,
started around
weird.
like it started around
Jumped
like
like 2,000.
right. It jumped over $2,000 since I've had this page open now, which has been all of I don't know 20 minutes.
So what's going on with this out of 8? Why is it out of 8?
Right. So this is a first off the line exclusive. Oh wait, yeah, it is. It's a purple first off the line exclusive. So if you want to say color match, here you go. Purple first off the line exclusive, BGS 9, $6,750. This thing hasn't sold in a long, long time since a Raw sold for $10,400 on September 3rd, 2021, when he was still in the Kings. It's a high-end card. It could be worth the risk. I know we like Tyrese and his what he can offer, but sometimes there is a question to say, well, what's the future look like on the Pacers, who won't be good for a bit? So
It's true.
it would have to be a pretty long-term hold, I believe, if or at least in my opinion, if you really want to capitalize.
That's where. Let me ask you a question here.
Yeah.
So like, you have a superstar, the lower end numbered card. Like, yeah, I want that. And
Right.
if you have a really young, unproven player, and you can get a lower end numbered card, right? You want that. Take I don't know, Sam Decker, right? Would you rather have a Sam Decker base auto or a Sam Decker 101? If you could get it for cheap, you would take the 101.
Right.
I feel like some guys like Tyrese Haliburton are in that weird middle zone where like their low numbered cards are pretty expensive, but we're not just quite sure about them. So I think I'd rather have like an out of 99 National Treasures or something else that's cheaper that will still get a good price than risking $8,000, $9,000, whatever it might be on him for an out of 8.
Yeah, which is probably why there is a closer gap between the high end and the mid end. People are willing to, who have a couple $100 willing to risk it on, but like, is it really worth risking that 10K mark? Maybe not. Shout out Nathan McKinnon at 806. That's over $100 in profit now. Kevin Durant, Kobe Bryant, and Anthony Davis immaculate triple auto offs 15. This was our guess the price giveaway on Instagram this week. So if you dropped a comment on Instagram, we'll update that tomorrow with what this sold for. And if you won, we'll shoot you a DM and you will win a free slab that we win tonight. Here's a fun one. And yeah, I see that there are multiple Joels now. I wonder if there's any Embiid cards ending tonight too, because Mr. Leland is not Mr. Kaplan. That is clear now after the different colored J's. But Nate, we got a question for you. Why don't you go ahead and answer that so I can take a break?
Nate, a lot of baseball guys struggling and or injured. Soto, Acuna, Tatis, Vlad, Bo Bichette, Luis Robert, Eloy Jimenez. Yeah. Obviously Luis has been doing better in May, but he was struggling. Eloy's been injured. Bo Bichette's been struggling. Vlad started out hot, hasn't been as hot. Tatis is injured. Acuna was injured and has been okay since coming back. And Soto's been good, but obviously not Soto levels. And yeah, I would say if you believe in the guy, especially somebody like a Soto and Acuna who have been there, who have done this for years, I would say don't worry about it. They're going to figure it out. Now, guys farther down that list, the Bo Bichettes, the Luis Roberts, and the Eloy Jimenez's, I would say have a little bit more concern for them. But still, weird year. It's heating up. I'm sure, the baseballs, they say, are mushy one game and firm the next, and nobody really knows what's going on. So
that's so weird.
Yeah, it's a weird atmosphere for hitting, and so I wouldn't worry too much, especially about the Soto and the Acuñas.
Got you. So it's just a weird year. It sounds like kind of like Formula One, where they got the new regulation changes and they're trying to figure it out.
You must be thrilled with Gasly, moved up 6 spots.
Dude, such a big day. I can't even tell. I called you. I know I talked to you Nan Saturday, but I was so mad after that qualifying and how he got screwed out of getting top 5, top 6, which he was gonna do. I'm confident in that. And today he overtook 2 cars, dude. I don't think anyone else even overtook any. Maybe 1 at the most. And people are going nuts on Twitter for him.
Did he start 17?
Yep, started 17, ended 11th in Monaco, which is unbelievable. Gained 6 spots, the most in the race. I watched his post race interview. And he was like, yeah, obviously it's a disappointing weekend he was, top 5 in practice session 3, which is right behind Ferrari and Red Bull. It's the best driver outside of the 2 best cars then. And, but he's like, at least I can leave a smile on my face knowing I, put in a huge performance today. So it's good to hear. I'm hoping for better results at Baku, but new team is coming. I'm confident.
I like
All
it.
right. These Zions, Nate. This sometimes we get these like cards here, and this was one that stuck out to me where it's like similar player, similar parallel, similar grade, all that stuff. and then there's like a slight difference, and they're the same price. And that's exactly what we have right here: 2 Zions, 2 blues. One's blue ice out of 99 and a PSA 9. One's blue shimmer non-numbered and a PSA 10. Both at $4,000. Are you at the point where even you look at this and you say, if it's not serial numbered, I just say, well, how many people are going to look at that and say, oh, I know that there's this amount? How many people are going to take the time to go look at the pop report? Even with a lower grade, would you rather go for the PSN blue ice?
I think I would. I think blue ice is now. I do prefer the light blue ice
Yeah, so do I.
to the dark blue ice, but the name blue ice I think has appeal to people, whereas blue shimmer, you're just never sure what the pop report is, and so for me, I'd much rather have the surety of it being out of 99 and have a name I think will stick around longer than blue shimmer. Even though I'm pretty confident that no matter if it's numbered or not, that a blue shimmer will probably be less than 99.
Yeah, no, for sure is less than 99. I think that rumor is around 35.
Well,
but
the other
even
years were 35, weren't they? Numbered out of 35?
they did start to number them off 35, I think, after that. So they were all 7 actually to start. But there's 3 different. They're actually red, light blue, and blue in 2018 out of 7. So, but then in 2017 they did them just red out of 8, I think. So, or maybe it's just vice versa. But either way, kind of the point is that they change it all the time. If you don't got longevity, it's hard to build a long-term collectability around something. And I think that you're right. They did switch it to dark blue, which I wish they didn't do, but at the same time,
except for a little smidge in the middle there,
in the midsection, right? It looks kind of like that red, white, and blue, where like the middle is a little like ombre or something like that. Speaking of Acuna, there's a pretty big Acuna card available tonight, which is a BGS 9, Nate's favorite card, favorite parallel, favorite year, 2018 update, Independence at 76. Nate, break this card down for me, man.
Dude, if you want to see the perfect card, you're looking at it. We got a little color match going on. We got the stars and the stripes coming out the side. Well, I guess the stars, but they're kind of in stripes coming out the side there. It's like encompassing him. It's a perfect card. It's a perfect card. It's beautiful. It's low numbered. And if I had like been really into Topps flagship rookies in 2018, like we were buying Bowman Chrome, but we weren't really huge into Topps flagship.
Yeah.
Oh, no doubt.
What could have been?
What could have been?
And this one, the last sale on this one was $5,900 on May 14th. So 2 weeks ago, maybe someone can scoop a deal tonight on this if they're watching. Fitting Memorial Day weekend, with that really nice stars and stripes theme there. So we'll see where that goes. But I want to mention anyone that is watching right now, feel free to drop any questions throughout tonight's stream. It does not have to pertain to a card we're talking about here. It doesn't have to pertain to this auction in general. It can pertain to anything, or it can pertain to cards on the auction right now as the Heat pull within 5. We'll see what happens there. But this is back to the timeless moments set. So this is the Luka Doncic. This is the blue 25, which he signed in kind of like a bronzy marker, which you look at them like, it doesn't look that good, right? He signed it right in the court. But I will say this looks way better than some of the other ones. Some of the other ones he signed was with like a gold pen, which bled even worse, and you couldn't even see it. So this one actually might sell pretty decent. I know a lot of people are pretty upset when they got the redemptions in, because I think maybe Zion was a redemption, but that one was in dark ink and that was bad too. Either way, this card recently sold for, well, not recent, even $9,000 was the only sale on December 9th, 2021. So we'll see if that gets up there. But that said, obviously very collectible, and it will outsell rookie cards for sure, just like the Steph Curry. We got some questions here, I think, from Will. I sent 4 True Gem BGS 9.5s a PSA for crossover, and none made a PSA 10. They all look perfect. Would I have a better chance cracking them? 100%. You have probably your only chance cracking them. And at that point, is it worth the risk? It might be, but I'll say this, it's just a waste of time and money if you are planning on sending in BGS 9.5s to PSA to try to cross over to 10s. I don't think that they want to kind of set their standard as a PSA 10s equal to 9.5 because they don't sell the same. So I would say you have to go and crack it, but at that point you do have to analyze yourself, is it even worth it? We got an Aaron Judge here. Nate, how about Judge this year? How's he doing compared to the oddball baseball season?
Wait, what was that question?
My question was Aaron Judge, how's he, oddball baseball season? I'm just saying, a lot of people are struggling, but there's a couple players that are really, really, really going crazy.
I was a little bit confused about what oddball meant. Yeah, Aaron Judge has 17 home runs on the season, so you can start there and pretty much end there. The dude has been on fire. He's been the best player in baseball, or one of the top three, working his way into a giant contract. But as for Aaron Judge cards, I think I'd rather have the gold non-auto.
Yeah, do you see? But that's a PSA. You saw it though, right?
I know, but I think just personal preference. I'd rather have the gold non-auto than the auto. I just really like that card.
I got to ask you a question here, Nate, and I don't even really know the answer to this because there might not be an answer to this. But from what I know and what I've seen and what I've looked up, there is no card before this for a non-auto, even, right? There's no first logo on his auto. There's no first logo on his non-auto, but there's no card before this of Aaron Judge.
Correct.
So I know that we look at this differently than some people. Do you think that hurts the non-autos at least?
Maybe. Possibly. People looking at it and saying, "Oh, it's not a first. I don't want it." Don't care that it's Aaron Judge. Without looking deeper into it, yeah, that's a definite possibility. There's also the whole there's fake, not refractor autos, but there's fake base autos running around out there.
Yeah.
So
I don't like that.
I'd rather, from just a personal preference, I think I'd rather have the gold.
Yeah, it is a super nice card. It's a 460 right now. It might be one to watch for us. I love that Sterling. I just clicked out of it, but I absolutely love the Sterling quad patch auto out of 5. I think that set is super undervalued for players, especially if it's like a nice veteran patch auto. I know we talk about Dynasty, and Dynasty is my favorite patch auto baseball set, and obviously Formula 1 set, but that one is super, super cool and good looking. This is a card that I don't understand the collectability behind it for myself. Clearly, people do with the Flawless brand, the 1 of 1, the diamonds and everything like that.
What's the back look like?
Yeah, so all it says is Kevin Durant and maybe has his face on it. So this is the Kevin Durant Larry O'Brien trophy 1 of 1, but there's no distinction of Kevin Durant on the front of the card. None. Like, to me, this is just a super let me make something and throw it in there, try to bring some more value into a product, even if it does make sense, but people spend money on it anyways. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've never really understood them, but to each their own. You want a 1-1. It's definitely interesting.
It is an interesting card. That's a great point. And I had the last sale on that thing was 3,861, about a little over a year from today. So clearly people are still looking to pay some money for it, even after the last year when a lot of cards have struggled. Not necessarily the rare ones, so that wouldn't be one I classify as struggling. But
hey, real quick, couple questions here.
Yeah, go ahead.
When did Bowman start using the first logo? Do you happen to know that? I know they used to have first Bowman card in the corner of old Bowman cards. Right.
So I think that we're first use is probably around 2002 to 2004, somewhere in that range. It could be 05, could be. It's not 01, I don't think, with Pulos's was 2000, I think. I don't think there's one that early, but probably around the early 2000s range.
But it didn't have the first.
Correct. It didn't have the first. It actually said
it was part of the Bowman logo. The Bowman logo in the corner that said wrote out Bowman.
Right. And even here, obviously with this, it just has the first Bowman logo with them Bobby Witt. But even on this one, when they are the first, it just actually has spelt out in the first, letters. It'll just say first above the Bowman Chrome. So it's changed a lot over the years. The first use of this actual first Bowman logo, I'm trying to think, and I've got to think it's around 2014. My guess is 2014. I think it's the year right after Judge and Mookie Betts. And I think that'd be right. I know we're going to pass the Mookie Betts first Bowman card, so I guess we'll see.
Yeah,
we will see.
And then real quick, Big John says, what happens to your card if it doesn't sell?
I do believe it just goes right back into your vault, or at least I thought that's what the case was.
It does. I've had it happen to me.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
One single card, it just stuck back in my vault and then got relisted.
Yeah. So that's what will happen. Nate, I know this is Acuna's little brother. Is there a real reason to be spending this much on? I know nothing about the guy, so there very well could be good reason to spend this on this guy. This 3,100 on PSA 1010 Red Wave auto.
Well, I have a question for you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Would you buy Costas?
Oh, is it that bad?
Well, no, that's not. I guess that's not a fair assessment. But what I'm trying to say is a lot of it is because of hype. around Ronald.
Yeah. And I feel that. I mean, that's what happens when you get brothers out there, and there's been
And
family members.
and Brian Acuna for the Twins that just came out in 2022
Yeah.
Bowman Baseball. Same thing.
Is that his younger brother?
Yep.
Wow. I saw that, but I wasn't necessarily sure. This is a huge Phil Foden card here. So this is technically not a rookie card. It is his, if you're into this, first Obsidian card. It's a blue etch 1/1, electric blue etch finite. Super good looking card. Like, this is some of the best looking cards I think you can get. It might not always translate to the most value. There's definitely better 1/1s of him that will sell for way more, but it's a $2,700, and I do feel like someone's gonna buy this thing and maybe they try to sell it around World Cup time or not. But Phil Foden is clearly a very, very good young player. Not as good as Mason Mount. I don't want to hear that. Or at least this past season. I'll say that. At least this past season, I don't know why he won Young Player of the Year. I've seen a lot of people disagree with that too on social media and just from people I talk to. But nice card nonetheless. Really big player, and might be worth a buy. Man, I'd be remiss. What?
Are you jealous you didn't pull that?
Yeah, I'd be remiss if I didn't bring up this LeBron Black finest out of 19 here. It's not like I pulled a gold of this card, but this Black finest out of 15. Very good card of LeBron. I do question if it falls a little flat. This particular card, like
it doesn't have really. I think if they did a black, either not a matte black, or a black X Fractor, it would be a lot cooler.
So they actually do have a black X Fractor in the same box. I pulled the LeBron out of 39. I pulled the Lamar Odom out of 9. Black X Fractor.
Oh, so okay.
So the gold is out of 39, and the gold X Fractor is out of 29, and then the black is out of 19, and the black X Fractor out of 9. But I do agree with you; it does look much better too. It's just like when you get that background image with the black, and then it's numbered out of 19. Also, it just doesn't like this. Definitely will not sell as much as like a gold does of the same card. I love the set in general. I love the pose and everything, and it's still going to sell well. It's still going to sell for multiple thousands of dollars. But just in general, I think there's a probably better option to look for that. Nate, if I pull this up to you, what do you think that this thing looks like, just like off the bat? Like the actual like set design. Sorry, I don't know. I should have asked that question. I'm sorry.
I was like, I guess it looks like that. I don't know.
Great answer, because I wouldn't really expect you to know this. Let me see if I can pull this up really quick. It was a card that here we go. All right. I'm going to screen share Google Images really quick. So we got this one. Y'all see it? And then we have this one. Do you see the similarities? You see the similarities?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Okay. So not the middle of the card, but just focus on the border.
Okay.
Right? Yeah. And now we're going to go back and screen share the Kobe. That was a flawless Ronaldo Ruby out of 15 for those who are listening to podcasts later. And now we show the Kobe. Same.
Oh, okay.
Same edges. The Ronaldo's just colored in completely. Same scripty border. Not exactly the exact same thing, but very similar. It really looks like a flawless card to me, but it's a National Treasures card. 2014 on card auto of Kobe. Pretty nice card there for sure.
Was there flawless in 2014?
Yeah, there was. 2012 flawless started. So
okay.
there was flawless pretty much all through the Panini era. Outside of like the 2010, that first year they started making cards, but didn't really have their sets aligned yet like they are now. This is a huge one. This is a really big one. This is from 2018 Treble. This is a set that not many who maybe just collect soccer.
I've heard that that's the next. I heard that specific card right there is the next PMG.
Nate, you remember stuff because the treble rookies, people have said in the soccer card market that they're the next PMG. Obviously, like we say, if it's not PMG, it's not PMG, but it's a decent parallel in thought, which is why they've gained so much value. I'm not going to tell people that they're wrong, because they've gained a ton of value. But this is a patch auto from Treble. It's a 1-year set, just 2018, and high-end cards, and your really high-end cards. There's some really beautiful looking cards, and this Messi is no exception. Dual patch or 2-color patch on 7 BGS 9. At a pretty good deal right now. I mean, looking at the last sale I had on here somewhere, the last sale was only one I could find was $4,300 on 10/17/21. It almost seems like at this price, it's a no-brainer to pick it up. I don't know what you think, Nate. It's half the price it sold for as a raw back in October.
I get on board with that. Now the question is, what happens when he goes to Miami?
I don't know if that's happening for sure, man. They discounted that pretty quickly. His team, not to say that his team did.
Nope. I'm firmly on board with the idea of Messi going to Miami.
I think a lot of people are on board with that idea here in America, but I'm not sold on it. I don't know if it's going to happen that quick. It might. I do think it'll happen eventually. It's a great point though. I have no idea what happens to this market. Does it get hotter? Does it get cooler? Are people like, dude, you can still go and try to compete for Champions Leagues? I'm not really sure. I think it's premature if he does move.
Do you think there's ever a day where they invite the top MLS team to a maybe not a Champions League Cup, but a different cup?
No, I don't think there's a day
because they probably wouldn't want to give them any recognition.
Yeah, that's like the number one thing is to not give recognition. So I'm going to fly through these next cards pretty quickly. Here we got 6 minutes left. Shout out Vinicius Jr. It says Kaboom PSA 10 selling for more than the one sold last night. And a very cool sneakers spotlight of Kevin Durant here from his rookie season. It's not a rookie card, obviously, made in 2020, but Sonic's jersey, Sonic's shoes. Pretty sick card, if you ask me. I'm not really huge.
Flashbacks to your KDs.
It does. And I'm not a huge KD fan anymore. And I'm actually not a KD fan at all anymore. I think he's a jerk. But I will say that card is nasty. Really quick, a little fun tribute here to Christian Yelich. This is a blue refractor auto PSA 10. Nate, 1 year ago from today, before last season started, how much was this card worth / how much did it sell for?
Well, I'm imagining it's up before last season because he had his down year, but it was 2020, whatever. People are still excited. I'm going to go with $4,000.
You said up. You said I'm going to imagine it's up.
No, it was up before.
Oh, yeah. No, you're, dude, 4,076. I was really hoping you were going to say like 400, but you're actually like right on the money. Like you were so correct. It's not even funny.
Of course.
Look at Nate. No, he's answering.
Is it a day that ends in a Y?
What do you say?
Is it a day that ends in a Y?
Yeah, it's a Sunday.
Then not shocking that I was correct.
Why? Are you just on fire on Sunday or what?
Because every day ends in a. I'm basically saying I'm right all the time because every day ends in a Y.
Yeah, my brain's kind of mush right now. I'm not gonna lie. So I didn't even think. I did not think that one through. Fun little one right here though. Dual sticker auto. Dual sticker auto here of Ronaldo and Soto. Definitely a fun card.
Dude, that card is sick. It almost makes me think it'd be worth buying 2020 Topps update for super, super cheap just to see if I could hunt another one.
I mean, man, if you hit that, like that's like crazy. And yes, I was right. Look at that first Bowman logo there in 2014 Mookie Betts. Dude, the guy's on fire. He's got like 14 home runs now, Nate.
Dude, yeah.
I remember like 3 weeks ago.
Down. If he has a bad year, he's guaranteed to have a good year.
I remember 3 weeks ago we were talking and we were like, yeah, he's having an okay season, this and that.
It was he was like a high 800s OPS, but he's really been the star they needed again.
Good question, Jordan. Which cards you trying to win tonight? I really don't know right now. I really don't know. We'll have to see. I think we're gonna stumble upon a card tonight. I'm not sure which one, but Nate, how about
this? I love that card.
It's so nice. It looks so good. The autograph, I love it how it's tucked in that side border. Is it worth spending the money on him? Are we concerned?
No,
really concerned?
No. Be very
really
concerned. Buy that Jay-Z though.
Heck no, I'm not paying over $700 for that. But this card right here, the foil board.
I love foil boards.
I know you do, man. So I was actually targeting this one in the October PWCC, their first monthly auction when they had the baseball up, and it sold for $900 then. So the next bid right now would land around $960, which would put it technically increase in price since then. Super nice card, but we are selling the Acuna tonight. Nate, are you thinking now is a good time to buy Acuna?
Nah, I'm not. I don't know what that Braves team's gonna do. They've been cold. I guess it's a good time you would expect him to blow up at some point, right?
Right.
And then get hot, but you have to be ready to sell it instantaneously during that hot streak. And I don't know if I want to put that pressure on us.
Yeah, I agree with that. That Judge, it's nice, but it's not worth it, that price. I kind of like riding that unintentionally. I gotta fly through these pretty quickly here because the time is running down. This one right here, PSA 9 auto, Nate, out of 50 from 2019, base Topps Chrome. I don't know. We'll see what this ends at. It's moving on to the next round, but if this sells anywhere in like the $500 range, I'm feeling awesome about our PSA 9 1 of 1 from Brooklyn collection.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that would have been, that is a great scoop, and I hope that one sells well to justify it even more. All right. Ooh, Kai Havertz. PSA 10, that's a sick card. All right, 230. I mean, it is orange out of 25 insert. Sadio Mane on the way out of Liverpool. Sad for Liverpool fans, but probably going to Bayern Munich. There's a Willie Adamas, Nate. Are we going to try?
Dude, we have to have that card.
We just go 250 right away?
Yeah.
I know.
I need that card.
I was hoping we were going to run upon it. I'm going up to 260. I don't care. He's on the IL right now, right?
Yep. He just had a rehab start tonight. Hit a home run opposite field. So
that's nice.
He'll
like
be back.
To see it. Sergio Perez, Monaco winner today. I'm so happy for him, man. He got absolutely screwed last week by Red Bull. I dislike the Red Bull team so much. He should have won last week. And here you say putting in a winning performance, only 15 points behind Verstappen in the championship right now, which is insane. I mean, that's crazy. He's 6 behind Leclerc now. All right, I'm briefing this as fast as I can. Giannis.
Tebow.
I saw the Tebow. Yeah. It's a fun card. I used to have so many 2010 Topps cards and stuff. That seems like an absolute deal for just a Judge Sapphire from the real set at 25. Like, I don't know.
The fun little giveaway.
Yeah. Any of these could be fun little giveaways. This name makes. Oh my gosh, Nate! What a fall from grace, dude. This card used to be like $500.
Shout out Nick Senzel. Can't stay healthy.
Senzel Green Auto of 99, BGS 9.5.
Oh, that's fun. That Garrett Mitchell's fun.
It is. And I love this card.
Of course, he's getting replaced. Joey Weimer is probably going to be the shortstop or center fielder of the future now. So,
really?
Sorry.
Am I winning the card? Oh, no. I was winning both of them. This looks like a great price right here for Bradley Beal, second-year silver PSA 10. I mean, that's not a crazy card, and that second-year luster, as Nate predicted, is definitely gone. But, I mean, $25 or something? Like, all right.
You know, I find that if you just predict enough things, you'll eventually be right in a lot of things in the card market because everything goes up and everything goes down.
You are correct. Also, I know that this is a non-licensed Ronald Acuna card. Dude, it looks sick.
It's pretty cool.
Looks sick.
Also, I'm okay with non-licensed stuff if it's cool. Like there's a Brian Hayes cracked ice auto in this. Contenders cracked ice auto in this, and like if I'm a Pirates fan,
yeah,
for sure I'd buy that.
Right. I agree, man. I think they do make like the flawless patch autos are super nice, can be affordable and everything. So we just had 2 cards sell and did not make it into the next extended bidding window, which are now going to be 5 minutes long, everyone.
What sold?
It was actually the 2 biggest ones part of the flip quest, the Mbappe PSA 9 and the Acuna Auto PSA 10. So those are not
RIP.
Yeah, yes and no. The Acuna could have sold better, but I'm pretty satisfied, Nate. That Mbappe, the person that just bought that, paid more than we paid for it months ago after not going to Real Madrid. I mean, really, the play there was like get some excitement around him with that. And
wait. So you're telling me we didn't lose money?
Well, we technically did lose some money off the fees, but like the person who bought after us paid more than us, so it's like technically we went up in price. We did lose some money, but I mean, it's not that shameful, right? It's not like getting blasted on. Man, the Chris Paul was absolute shame. We lost comparatively way more money in the Chris Paul than the Mbappe.
How much money did we lose on the Acuna? Do I want to know?
Probably not. It's probably close to 500.
Will Lando Norris be worth it?
Will George Russell be worth it? Absolutely. Dude,
I thought it was Lando Norris. Okay, no, George Russell.
George Russell. Dude, he plays top 5 again today. I'm so excited about that card. Like, incredibly excited that's why I did. You know, I thought it was worth it to sell these things now.
And I was right. I was right there with you. I was willing to. You know, we went through the cards to decide what to sell and
what to keep and everything. Yeah. Can I shout out something really quick? Because this has been our best move so far yet in the Flip Quest.
Well, you know why it is.
Because you hated on it.
No. You know why. You know why it's selling well.
I'm not saying it. Saying it.
Say it.
Because his name is Nathan.
That's right. That's right. That's why he's a star. If his name was like Charles McKinnon or
Aaron McKinnon,
Xavier McKinnon or something, he'd be trash.
Absolute straight trash, man. The McDavid's still going. That McDavid is setting a huge sale for a PSA 8. I'm super excited about that. And so is the Leon Draisaitl and Vasilevsky PMGs are doing really well. Sebastian Aho could go further. That one's going to be an L probably, but he hasn't had that amazing of playoffs compared to the other guys, and he just isn't up to par like the other guys too. Definitely need that. Lawler Nate's at 364 seller net right now. So honestly, all things considered, and the fact that we bought the PSA 9, remember last week? Feeling
I
pretty
mean,
good about that.
am I still sad because
You
like
thought you're looking at your
Raw goes for like 800 and we would have made like $300? I am, but
Yeah.
whatevs.
All things considered.
It honestly, I'm not 100% sure how it got a 6. Like I think you thought it was a little bit better than I thought it was, but
Yeah.
there's no chance I thought it was a 6 either. So
No, I mean, I thought worst case, like, I don't know, 8.5, 9. Like, literally worst case. I was pretty confident in the card. Sometimes it happens, right?
that
The
does happen.
Celtics are up 78-70 right now for anyone who isn't watching the basketball game. I gotta start to move through this thing pretty quickly. Nate, I don't know if anything like really caught your eye this week. Now, obviously, like, we don't have to spend it if we
1-1 Tyler
don't.
Hero?
Yeah, pretty sick card,
It's
dude.
actually sick.
It is super sick. I love
Except
the platinum foil.
for me, Crown Royale needs some die cut to it. If it's not a
No,
die cut Crown Royale, yeah.
no. The die cut on this card would be atrocious. No way.
You ever see those like Pacific Crown Royale cards from the
I know exactly what
2000s
you're
and
talking about.
90s?
Yeah, that's what the base set looks like still to this day.
Yeah, I need that.
That's just the silhouette, bro. That used to be preferred as the Crown Royale silhouette insert.
Trash. Don't like it. I need die cut.
But Luca just went up to 10K, the 1-1. That was fast. Dude, I love this card. I forgot to bring this one up. It's a John Moran Gala PS at 8, as we are I'm just all over the place right now, but we're going to bounce back to the bottom, make sure there's some giveaway cards.
What card did you love? Because I totally missed it.
I don't remember what I even just said, honestly.
Oh,
I'm dealing with some under the weatherness right now, if anyone can tell, and just trying to make it through the stream. Oh, that Chris! I need to get that. I forgot about that Chris, and also I think that Trout's an awesome card from 2012, and Luciano PSA 10. We'll see what happens here. That Russell, I just want for myself, man. I didn't know they made a stained glass from 2015 from college football or college prism. Can I get the last second bid? Oh, I did it. That was a true buzzer beater right there. Let's see if anything sold for us. That 5 minutes went super fast. Not moving on will be Leon Draisaitl Green SGC 8 PMG for 1325 seller net. That is a positive gain. Andrei Vasilevsky, massive gain at 1219. And not moving on is Jordan Lawler at 364 and Kareem Adeyemi at 151. So that was also a gain. That was a nice like $80 gain.
R.I.P. Jordan Lawler in my buy.
I know, rip, bro.
It was such a good buy.
See, Nate's showing his true colors right now. He really gets upset when he makes a good call but it doesn't work out. Because he doesn't make bad calls. He doesn't make bad calls, so he can't be upset when he makes a bad call. Because he doesn't make them. So he has to get upset when he makes a good call. It doesn't work out.
I'm basically the Marcus Smart of cards. Never fouled, never made a bad call.
I would also say Grant Williams too.
Also, Aaron, I'm a little shocked and appalled that you have not commented on my shirt.
I can't see it. What is it?
See this bad boy?
I don't even know what. I can't even tell what you're wearing. Right? Is that the Mighty Duck? No. What is that? Hawaiian?
Yeah.
I can't even tell. I like literally.
Shout out Magic. I was hoping Magic would be in here, and he's not.
Oh, so. Magic. He probably has got some family stuff going on. This is around like dinner time, his time, I guess. So makes sense. Let me pop back up into the more expensive cards section. We'll see what's remaining. Because wasn't like super in love with. Oh, bro, this card is nasty. I know, like bringing back like older players and like modern cards isn't always like the coolest thing, and I don't really like the purple. Actually, I just realized it's Vikings color. So it's not nasty. It's
not nasty.
No, it's
not nasty.
I just thought it's cool that Reggie White was on a modern card because I really haven't seen it too much. But no, I take that back. Purple on that Packer card, that just doesn't work for me.
Hey, real quick, I see Soto Gatorade Bath short prints. We'll pop it up in this week. Nate, do you feel that rookie short prints are undervalued compared to their base? I feel like they're pretty appropriately valued. For me, they're pretty stinking expensive. As for short prints that I'm really, really high on, Juan Soto Gatorade Bath might be at the top of the list. I love that card.
Love it. It is a sick card. Hey, when you said you love the Judge, you weren't like, let's buy the Judge because the market's
no.
Okay.
I was just saying I like it better than a refractor auto.
All right, I got you. I just didn't want to make sure I missed what you said. And
I'm not. Am I crazy? Do you think I would advise to buy Judge after he just had 17 home runs in the first like month and a half of the season?
No, that's why I just want to make sure I didn't have to get you checked out by a doctor or something like that.
Fair.
Okay. Steph Curry's up to 14K. Wow, the Devers is at 8250. Crazy, crazy stuff going on here. I know you like your Barry Sanders, Nate.
You know what they say?
What do they say?
What did they say? They say me. What do me, I, Nathan Rodabaugh,
Oh,
Gale
come
Sayers,
on.
and
Not this
Barry
season.
Sanders have in common
I thought it was
besides
Drake.
being great NFL running backs?
I thought it was Drake also.
No,
Eh,
no, not birthdays, but all born in
Oh,
Wichita, Kansas.
oh, okay. I thought it was the birthday thing. I was gonna say, and Roman Abramovich, right? I can't believe that, bro. Why do so many people have the same birthday as you?
Well, I think if you just looked up any day, so many people would have the same birthday.
I know. Michael Jackson died on my birthday. I know that much.
Jackie Robinson died on my birthday,
Oh,
and so did Rosa Parks.
well, dude. Okay.
Real tough scene.
That day I thought was kind of blessed for you is now kind of cursed, though.
Yeah.
Real tough scene. We got a first win, it looks like.
Ooh, let's go. Josh Packham won a LeBron James mini bazooka PSA 8 rookie. I love those bazooka rookies. I didn't realize there were mini bazookas. I guess I'm not in tune with 2003 cards as much as I thought I might be.
We've got 2 giveaways. We need to make sure we at least have one, obviously, to be given away here. One to guess the price, but that we got 2 right now, so we have satisfied that. Whatever else we get from, I think what we're winning right now will be gravy. And I want to look this thing up because I want to see how it winds down in this extended bidding window. Will it get a bid? Will it not? It's pretty high right now for a PSA 8, but who knows? Maybe someone's really excited about he's playing because he's playing unbelievably. McDavid, the best player in NHL by far. There's 23 seconds left. Kind of hoping it can make the next window, but if not, I think that's a pretty strong sale for a PSA 8, given what it would be after the buyer's premium. I think it'd be over 5,000 at that point for sure. Maybe like 5,200 or something. Yeah, 5,160. 8 seconds on the clock. Can we get a buzzer beating bid to move it on to the next round?
Come on.
Not feeling it. Did not happen, but that's okay. We'll take it. I'm pretty satisfied with that, given that it was a PSA 8, obviously, and it wasn't looking that could be that strong. So selling price was 5,160, which I will say is over $800 more than the last sale of that car. So I have to be happy. And pretty recently that sold. So got to be happy for that. All right, bouncing back here. Hank, how do I pay on PWCC? Great question. So basically, after this auction is over, there will be an invoice generated like in your account where up at the top where it says submit, it will also say pay. You will pay for it. I would recommend sending it to your vault account when you make an account with PWCC. You'll have a vault account with it. Send it to your vault. It'll only be 1% fees. If you do want it shipped to you, if you just want to keep it in the vault, you can do that too. But if you ship it to yourself right away while paying, you will have to pay a sales tax on it. You won 5 Marvel cards by accident. Well, let's hear it. What are they? Own up to it. We own up to the losses right now on those Acuñas and stuff. But let's hear what you bought on accident.
Hey, the last time Aaron bought a card on accident, he bought Jaylen Brown, and now I feel like if you would have held on to Jaylen Brown, and he makes the finals, that would have actually been a good buy.
Well, the Tatum was definitely like a good buy, regardless, or would have been a good buy. And we still made a little bit more.
They're up 7. They're up 7 at the end of the third.
Hey, the McKinnon sold. That was over $250 profit on that card. That's good. I'm really happy about that. I know Nate was questioning me. You really gonna buy that? I said yes. I'm really gonna buy it, and I did.
Well, that's just because it's like sometimes I'm a very big doubter of hockey, but I should have known that these playoffs would be like one of a kind type of playoffs.
Bro.
Like apparently everything about these Stanley Cup playoffs has been amazing.
Nate, the amount of minutes I've watched of hockey compared to basketball since the Bucks been eliminated is unbelievable. I think I've watched like 10 times the amount of hockey as I have of basketball. But also our Vasilevsky selling for $12.19. We paid like $3.50 for that. Graded for $30. That's a huge gain. That makes up a ton. Like we did well on non-flip quest cards tonight with the SGC grading, so that's good to see. Good to see. And the Shea Gold's still going, which hopefully that can bump up a little bit more. We are winning the Willie Adames, which is the number 1 target for us tonight as Brewers fans and collectors, and maybe even turns into part of the flip quest too. It can if he just absolutely goes
honestly, you're looking at the Brewers' best hitter. We're going to be a playoff team.
Yeah.
There's some big moments for your best hitter on a playoff team.
I totally agree. This is a pretty cheap price now on Jamal Musial. I'm not like crazy about Topps Now cards, but like the red on red, numbered out of 99, his first Topps Now card. This used to, dude, Nate, how crazy is this? One day this thing sold for like $2,000, I think, like a year ago before he had actual cards released. So yeah, I think like throwing in a bid there and trying to get for like 250 would be like a really good idea. Or two, yeah, let's just throw it in there around 216. See what happens right now.
Aaron, you know what makes me really sad?
Yeah, Nate.
Seeing that Dylan Cease over there.
I don't want to talk about that. I'm not talking to you about that actually. That was your gig.
I was driving from Eau Claire to Milwaukee. I completely forgot what time it was ending.
I love this Chris Middleton. Need to get that. I hope we get that. That's for ourselves, and so is this Giannis. If we can get both those two different SGC slab, I love those thick cards from Impeccable and Noir. I just think that they're beautiful. I'm not that crazy about the 2020 Noir or Impeccable design, honestly, but it's still cool. I don't really like the paint behind it. If they did something differently, it would have been a lot better. But still, it's Giannis. It's $36, so hard to go wrong. And we might secure some of these other cheaper ones, like this Christian Laettner here.
Is that an actual auto?
Yeah, I mean, this was against the Kentucky thing, Nate. Like, this is an actual auto. Like, I don't know. I'm a little surprised it's only $25.
Cool. I mean, it is moving on.
Excuse me. Yeah, it is, and we might not win it. We are not coming to. Go ahead.
Oh, you say what you're going to. We're going to, and then I'll say.
Yeah, I was going to say we're not going to the Toronto Expo next week, and because we are going to New York for an event at Bleecker Trading. If anyone's on the East Coast, please feel free to come to New York, Christopher Street, and hang out with us. Be a fun time. Game 1 watch party of the finals.
Okay. Joey won a Jay-Z Gold or Bowman Gold PSA 9 Pop 3 for $50. That seems insane, and it is insane because a PSA 7 just sold for $43. Jordan, his 5 Marvel cards, all PSA 9 Skybox Thanos. Oh, it just moved on me. Thanos, Wolverine, Green Goblin, etc. Josh won a 2016 Bowman Chrome Prospects Vlad Guerrero Jr. SGC 9. So Vlad first. And then Nick won a Otani Gold Wave BGS 9.5. I like that card. Nick, great victory.
There you go. I love this Ayrton Senna card. It's a scratch and play. It's actually a clear card. That's why it's scanned on the light background versus the dark background that normally cards are scanned on. It's an SGC 5. A lot more of these have gotten graded since some of these things sold for unbelievable amounts. Like the most expensive time that this thing is sold was over 7,200 10 days ago, actually, as a 5, but there was one that sold for like an insane amount, I think. It was a PSA 6 that sold for 30,600 back in February. Some more of these things got graded since then, so much so that in February it sold for 30,600 and went down to 18,000 the very next month. And even at one point, the PSA 4 was worth 10,200 back in February. That was like the most expensive time for this given card. Sometimes, like Nate, when you see these really rare like kind of cards, from overseas vintage cards. I know it's from '84, so call it vintage if you want. But it just seems like it's super risky if you don't understand the market perfectly. Like even myself right now, like love F1. I've watched stuff about Senna. Super unfortunate he died in F1, and it's super sad.
Whoa, what?
Yeah, he died at Imola. It was like the third race. So like third race that they raced this season, or fourth race back in '86, I think. So he was multi-time world champion before he died. And it was rough. It was rough. They did like the podium after and no champagne or anything. They all stood there, and they didn't know if he was dead at the time or not. They actually helicopter airlifted him out of the track. And you would watch it, Nate. You should, maybe sometime you will if you see the Schumacher documentary. You wouldn't even think the guy died. Like the impact was so small, honestly. Like compared to like what you see today with like rolling over this and that. It's just like the safety, I guess. Back then, just wasn't up to it. But yeah, sad stuff. But my whole point here is buying stuff that you're not like super aware of how many are made or how many more will get graded. It's kind of like the Messi Mega Cracks situation. Those were so expensive, and yeah, it's Messi's rookie, but so many more got graded. And something like pretty safe would be like a Leafy Gay high grade Pele's, because not that many more are going to get graded probably, but even the low grade of those maybe like it's just a hard market to read if you're not into it daily, and I'm not at all. So I couldn't see myself spending money on it for that reason. Not that's not an amazing card or anything. All right. Nate, are you prepared to flip your screen and do some market watching?
Yeah, I can if you want. Let me just
Yeah, that helped me a little bit here.
Okay.
I gotta step out for a second, everyone. Nate's gonna pick up the screen share. I'm gonna remove mine.
Wait, I gotta re-log in. Give me 2 seconds here.
Logged you out?
Yeah, logged me out.
All right, I'll be back in a little bit.
All right. Well, guys, Aaron will be back. Let me pull up some screen share action, and we will keep going here. So, un minuto, por favor. All right, so we are back. Let's see here. We're still winning this Willie Adamas. 1 minute and 40 seconds left here on this bad boy. And it has gone on. That is unfortunate. What else we got here? A lot of baseball. And we're not on a filter of baseball, so we just got a lot of baseball here. Mike Brossow, one of the Brewers' top hitters this year, which is kind of crazy. What else do we got? Anything interesting? Julius Irving, $1,400. That's kind of cool. I like this one. It's kind of one of those interesting things. This D'Angelo and this Kobe Bryant, and I wonder if you guys will agree with me here. There's so many cool Kobe Bryant autos out there, and then you get it stuck on a card with D'Angelo Russell, or somebody like that, and it's just like, you're not getting any more Kobe autos, and then you have one that's used up on D'Angelo Russell. That's kind of tough. From where I am at, pretty cool Ja Morant. I know I'm not a huge fan of Chronicles, but an out of 8 Ja Morant, kind of interesting. Jordan, Nate, your accent is great. Thank you. Are you telling me I have like a Wisconsin accent or a Midwest accent? Because I think I just talk normally, but who's to say? Who's to say? As we wait for Aaron, what's wrong with D'Angelo Russell? Well, I've heard a lot of Timberwolves fans that would like D'Angelo Russell gone. They love Cat. They love Anthony Edwards. Their love for D'Angelo Russell is non-existent. All right, so we are on to, I don't actually know if there will be a second page. There is a second page. We are on to a second page, so let's check out these bids, see if we are winning. We're still winning this. We got 5 minutes left there. We are still winning this Chris Middleton. Aaron wants that. Let's check out what we've won so far. Have we won anything is the question. Oh, these are all old. I need the appropriate weekly auction here. Give me 1 second. All right, so we won a few cards. I think we won quite a few giveaway cards. We won the Ronald Acuna 2020 Optic Pandora Red, number 79. Boba Fett Topps Chrome Black, which is the company, and then a blue refract out of 75 SGC 7 or BGS 7.5. The second year Bradley Beal, the Giannis 2020 from Impeccable. So we haven't won a huge card yet. But we're getting close. So let's go back to live. Go from there. As for questions, oh no, when you spoke Spanish, classic. I think there might be some type of Northern T-Wolves rivalry bias involved here. I'm just repeating to you what Timberwolves fans are telling me. I'm not making any comments on D'Angelo Russell myself. Well, I guess I was. That's kind of a lie. Should we go higher on this Christian Laettner? I think we should, just for kicks and giggles. See if we get it. Why not? Let's go. $27. Kick it up a buck. We are the highest bidder. And I'm not going to take Jordan's advice and just bid on a very expensive card. The card I wanted is the card we're already winning. The Willie Adamas rookie red. So if we get that, I will be tickled pink. There was a question for me though. I think I will if I can find it real quick. Oh, it was on Cole Keith, Tigers prospect, said say something nice about him. Hey, he's 20 years old and he's doing really well in high A right now. And he's striking out less than 20% of the time and almost walking 10% of the time. So we'll take that. It's a nice buy. That's a nice buy. See what he does moving forward. As for me, I don't think we're losing that anytime soon. So let's just go. Excuse me. Let's just go to. Oh, that's not what I want. Let's just go to all items. Check out what we got over here. And let's sort by highest bid real quick. That's not the one. Let's check out some of these highest bids real quick. So I love this card. I don't know how you guys feel about this. And let me scroll back down, make sure I don't miss it. Any comments? I love this card. If you guys haven't seen this, this rock star is Michael Jordan. That's total 90s to me. Just that die cut action. Rock stars refractor BGS 10. That's got to be such a hard card to have a quote unquote flawless card like a BGS 10 should be with all of those angles. Looks great. And I'm not shocked by this 8250. What a sweet card. I am curious what you guys think about something like that. And Aaron is back.
How's Nate doing as a Slabstocks team principal right now?
He is going a million miles per hour, just trying to figure things out to say.
Sounds like you're doing a decent job there. Let me go back and do you want me to take over? It might work better right now.
Yeah, by all means, please.
I should be able to stick through the rest of this. I think that people got sick of just hearing you. Viewership kind of went down there.
I think so too.
But
it's a lot easier when there's two people talking instead of one.
Dude, I don't even blame you. If you weren't here, I'd be like, dude, I can't see anything people are saying. I don't know what's going on. But I will say we do have giveaways coming up. So if you did peace out, I feel bad for you because we got some giveaways coming up that now more people have a better chance of winning.
We want a lot of cards, dude.
Yeah, let me go look. I mean, we'll see how many we really have to give away.
A bunch.
Really? Oh, wow. Well, not the Wilson. And not the Oz, and not the Chris, and not the Adamas. So we are at the Boba.
Wait, we won the Adamas. Sweet.
Oh, we did? Oh, yeah, we did. I just said that. I didn't really realize that. We got the Bo, we got the Pedri, we got the Beal, and the Acuna right now to give away. So 3 giveaways at least for tonight, and we will, if we win anything else, which we might win, this Chris is ours if we do win that, but we might win the Leitner to give away. We will give you all an option on which card not to give away. Oh, look at Nick.
Oh, how'd that pop up there?
That's good support right there.
That's good support.
I appreciate everyone sticking around. I know I might not be exactly normal right now, but I'm not feeling awesome, but we're gonna push through, and we got 20 minutes, probably like 15 minutes left, 15 to 20 minutes. And we still have got 294 items, but the reason is because we're not down to the 1 minute window yet, so that will end pretty soon. After it starts to go down a minute window. And for us, the last card we still have selling tonight is the Shea Prism Gold at 525, which, the grade, I was kind of hoping for a 90, but I knew that an 8.5 was a realistic possibility with the top to bottom centering. But if it can get itself up a couple more bids, we'll pretty much be in a break-even phase. If you do remember, there actually was a PSA 9 we were targeting that sold for like $1,600 on here. So the plan was to get like an SGC 9 and sell it for like, I don't know, $900. But here we are with an 8.5 at 525. But I know that this is a rare card. I hope that people are trying to push to get it, just even with the grade being 8.5. And it can get over 600, which I do believe it can do. And that's the last card we've got going tonight. I'm pretty happy with the sales tonight, honestly. The Hockey PMG sold well and everything. The Aho a little bit lower than what I was hoping for, but that's okay. I know that wasn't like a primo card. The McKinnon did really well.
Ooh, Merrick's Grave bought a Wander Franco Aqua First PSA 9. I put that in the email. I like that card.
Oh, awesome. I did see that one was ending tonight. Kevin, how do you get in the giveaway? A good question. At the end of the night here, once this auction's winding down, we are going to post in the chat how you're going to do it. It's going to be really easy. There's like, you don't got to pay anything. You don't got to do nothing really. It's really easy other than to do one thing. And I'll let you know that when the time comes.
Kevin's going to end up winning the Christian Leitner, even though he lives in the backyard of Christian Leitner. Or Christian Laettner and his yards touch.
Wait,
Did
really?
you see that?
No, I think it has gone with that.
He's. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. He's good. We're gonna win that Christian Laettner, and then Kevin's gonna win it,
We are in the lead
and
right
then
now.
he can get it doubly autographed.
Sign the slab. Sign the slab in like a silver paint pen. That'd be funny. We are in the lead with a minute and a half left. So,
Jordan is asking if you can ban Dan.
Dan Cater, we cannot ban Dan. Dan is just quite the lucky man, dude. My rhymes are on point tonight. I might not be feeling great, but my rhymes are on point, and they never are on point. So, something to be said. Maybe if I felt bad
Hey,
all the time, maybe I could become a rapper,
yeah, you could write poetry.
and then probably, yeah, fall over dead. $4,300 here on the photo with a minute 20 left. And like Nate pointed out, I saw Nate point out that Rockstars card. Those
I
things
love that card, dude.
The interesting thing to me always with this card is I would refer to this thing as a foil, right? You know, it's a foil card because it's a Topps card. It didn't come out Topps Chrome. It doesn't. I mean, I never would know. I never opened the. Actually, I have opened 97 boxes, but it doesn't say Topps Chrome there, and it says refractor on the box or on the card. But also, it's
That's a good catch.
Card. I do really like the M and the J down there. That reminds me of like a Mickey Mouse cartoon or something like that. I don't know, something fun about it. This Deshaun Watson, we actually had put up against a Joe Burrow encased auto in our Instagram post the other day. And yeah, go ahead.
I have a question for you on that specific card when you are done.
Yeah. No, I was just going to say we put up against Joe Burrow. I don't know what the Joe Burrow sold for. I'm assuming less than this because it's an encased PSA 9 auto. It was the same price at the time, but it's a 1 of 1 here. And Nate, are you going to ask me, do you think it's an NFL Shield?
Well, I want to ask you, like, what's going on with the off-centeredness of the shield in the patch? Like, how could you either that thing shifted or
Definitely,
they did a really poor job?
I'd say like definitely did not shift. My guess would be that it was just poorly centered and they didn't take the time to make sure it's centered. And also, I think there are so many hat patches, laundry tag patches, all this different stuff now that they're trying to get the shield stuff through and logo men stuff through, that there still will always be that true 1 of 1 logo men. And here we are, did sell for 7,800. We are into the minute bidding segments. Let's see if that Shea gets a bid here at the end. As I spell it wrong. It's at 5:25 with 25 seconds left on the clock. Nate, this is a good question for you.
Prediction: does Juan Soto end the season with a batting average above 275? Well, he is currently batting what, 230s, 220s? Yes.
220s?
My answer is yes. You got to remember it's only May. You also have to remember what Juan Soto did last year in the second half of the season, and you have to take in the bulk of his work every year and just give him the benefit of the doubt that he is going to figure it out and he is going to start raking at some point. And he's going to have a lot of 3 for 4 days and a lot of 4 for 4 days, and that is going to make his average jump and his on-base percentage and his slugging jump when the months get into the July and August and September.
We're still at the same amount of giveaways right now, so I'm venturing to say we did not win that Leitner, but we are in the lead on it. Chris, come on, man, out of 5 gold foil 9.5. That's a super hard to do on a noir card.
That's a sick card. Only $45.
Yeah, can really grade it for that price.
True.
Yeah, I would take that all day if we can get that. And overall, there's 117 left here. 117 left. We'll stick it out.
All right, pick one.
Really?
I'm just kidding.
I was gonna say, bro, Miles Bridges still selling for a lot. 800 on a Prism Purple PSA 10.
Dang,
seems kind of high. All right, 45 seconds left on that. Chris, we should ask everyone actually right now to get the chat rolling a little bit. Get ahead of ourselves here. Between the Bo Bichette, the Pedri, the Bradley Beal, and the Acuna 79 optic card, which one of these 4 do you not want to win tonight? Do you not? The Bo Bichette rookie, numbered out 75, is a BGS 7.5, numbered out 75. Kind of funny. The Pedri PSA 9 tops now. The Bradley Beal silver PSA 10 and the Acuna 79 PSA 9. Which of those 4 do you not want to win?
As for Jordan, he says, Aaron and Nate, how many 101s do you each have? Can you talk about them? Aaron owns a lot more than me because I've only owned 3 in my life, and they have all moved on.
So you don't have any currently right now?
I don't have any currently.
Well, you had the Ashby Super Auto, you had the Morhone Super Non-Auto. Well, technically, Nate, you kind of have ownership in that soda.
I
The Flip
do.
Quest. It's the Flip Quest, which
but also
technically
you're Hira. You're
Yeah.
Hira, I told you.
Yeah, right. I actually was going to name that one as one I own, so I knew you had that at one point. So 3 Super Fractors.
Yep.
For me, I have a 1-of-1 Mason Mount. I've got two 1-of-1 Gasly's. That's 3. I have 2 1-of-1 Heroes. That's 5. I have 3 1-of-1 Yelich. That's
Does
8.
that include the Stadium Club one?
That's not one of. Oh no, I sold that a while ago.
Oh, dude, I love that card.
I know it.
You sold it.
Yeah, I just wasn't in love with it like the other ones. That's 8, and then I've got the Lorenzo Cain Superfractor 1-of-1. That's 9. I want to say 9 to be safe. There could be one more that I'm just forgetting right now, but it's a mix between Brewers, Gasly, and Mount.
Yep.
57 seconds on the clock. Do you have any Prince Fielder cards? I actually don't, funny enough. I do not. So we had some comments here on which giveaway they don't want. It looks like 3 for Beal, 2 for Bichette. That's 3 for Bichette, 4 for Beal, 5 for Beal, 5 for Bichette, and 1 more for Bichette. It looks like the Bichette's not being given away. So the Acuna, the Bichette, the Acuna, the Pedri, and the what's the last card that was just commented? The Bradley Beal. The Bradley Beal will be given away.
Yeah, Aaron, you won a Melvin Gordon 101.
Dude, that's the 10th. That's sitting in my cabinet. Yeah, my house.
Andrew,
You are right. And what?
That was Andrew. Andrew Lipowski.
Andrew, great thought right there. Yes, that is the 10th 1-of-1. I'm an idiot. I got another 1-of-1, which is Jonathan Taylor. That's 11. It's the Black Prism Mosaic. And then that's probably it. Sitting in a cabinet. I've got like
didn't you pick up a Kirk Cousins 101?
No. What are you talking about? You think I'm stupid? Oh man, no. That Gala is still going, man. I couldn't find a single sale on this card. They are so rare. There's a very niche Panini collectible market for this card. This card used to be one of the best rookie cards every single year. They put it in a Chronicles instead of in the 2014 Gala release, like a standalone release, and it just got bid into the next window for good reason. Great card, numbered out of 8. It's incredibly rare. Did I pull any of those cards? Not the ones I have right now. Nate sold me the one hero that he pulled, but I did pull a few different 1-of-1s in my day.
But have you pulled one for yourself?
Yeah, I mean, I pulled a Jacoby Jones Optic Gold Vinyl Auto.
We pulled a 101.
We pulled a Marcus Lattimore 1-of-1 rookie patch back in 2013. That's my first 1-of-1 I think I've actually ever pulled. Speaking of 1-of-1s, Jay-Z plate PSA 8, 2005 finest. That's an interesting card. It's just like the other one that was selling, but just about the same price. 1-of-1s everywhere. 2008 draft here, one day after my birthday. BGS 8 of DeAndre Jordan.
Oh man, DeAndre Jordan looking young there.
Tell me, Nate. Tell me. How is this an exquisite collection black parallel? Unless there's no such thing as exquisite black. Like they have UD black, unless it was out of UD black, but this was an exquisite insert, which I don't think probably was the case. This looks like the real exquisite. How's that black parallel?
Check the back.
I mean, it just says, yeah,
There you go. There's the black for you.
No, don't tell me that. That's not the black. There ain't no way.
I don't know.
We got a buy here from the Sports Card Professor. 2021 Topps Chrome Gold and Purple Refractor Hamilton PSA 9. I did see that one ending tonight. I'm going to line the giveaways right now, actually. I'm going to throw the giveaway, and that John Morant's actually the most expensive card remaining still. So what I'm gonna do here is for anyone that's new, basically I'm dropping a dotted line in the chat, and that's gonna signify the giveaway is open until 10:10 Central Time, and just put a number 1. I just comment the number 1 no characters, just a numerical value of 1 underneath that. Follow the lead. Other people will do that too. And then you can be entered for the giveaways for free. Someone's duking out on the baby Pele. Oh, look at this. Baby Pele. 1977 flashback picture.
Strange.
Very strange. I was just reading the back, which I couldn't understand anything. Different language.
So you weren't reading it.
Oh, sorry. Excuse me. I was observing the back.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Este Cromo. I don't really. I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Tell me what that means.
I used to know what Este meant. I think it's like this or that. This, I think, Este, like this. But I couldn't tell you what Chromo meant. What's the Celtics in Heat score right now?
Ooh.
Oh, it's a 9 point. It's done. Celtics are, well, it's quote unquote done. 2 minutes left and the Heat are down 9. Not a good day for Heat.
1 minute left and the Heat are down 7.
Yeah, that's done, man. That is done as done can be.
I can't believe the Celtics actually pulled it out, but the Heat were injured. I felt like the Celtics would be so dead after that Bucks series.
I mean, they got that lead, getting that 3-2 lead while the Bucks were dead because they had no help. Maybe that gave them a cushion, right? Lose a game, and then go in and try to win Game 7, which they did.
Mm-hmm.
All right, after we do these giveaways here, I'm not sure how much longer I'll be able to stick on here, but I'll try for a little bit to see if we can get down. I will stick it out. I'll be able to do it. It'll be fun. Not much is going to change in my current state from now if I'm sitting on here, if I'm not live. But we've got 18 cards left. We got all the comments in so far with the giveaway. We got 1 more minute to enter. Nate, look at them. Look at the most recent name that just commented.
Christian Laettner. I like it.
I don't think we end up winning that game. Wait, no, wait, it's a tie game. He's 7-point play. I missed that comment first. And we did end up with those 4 for the get or 3.
But we didn't win the Christian Laettner?
No. Bradley Beal, Acuna, and Pedri are the 3 giveaways. Can Tam win a championship? Man, I got a thing the Warriors are winning that. Nate, what about you? I got Warriors in 6.
I mean, we just watched the Celtics go back-to-back 7-game series.
Against
how much
really,
more
really
legs can they have in them?
Yeah, and maybe this is like a Real Madrid type run. I mean, they made an incredible run where you'd say that same thing after going and just barely beating Man City, but it was fate at that point. So I don't know if it's a fate run for them, but I think that Warriors team is gonna blitz them. We'll see. We will really see. This is some really interesting ones here: the Calder Trophy and Conn Smythe Trophy. Some big hockey trophies that they hand out. Calder for Rookie of the Year, I believe. I hope I'm not wrong on that. And then the Conn Smythe is to the MVP of the playoffs. Or, I mean, the playoffs are Stanley Cup Finals. And cool cards for sure from 72 Opeachy. Not like going for a crazy amount here as 9s, but also at first I thought that was a crease on it, but that's on the slab. I was gonna say, how'd that get a 9? And the giveaway is officially closed. So if you got a comment in above this line, you are in. No need to comment any more numbers. Nate, I'm watching you.
Not me. I would never do such. I would never pull shenanigans off.
Nate, the dude that never pulls shenanigans ever. That's the first thing you got to know about him.
That's true.
How many cards we got left? Can you see on the screen? Or do I have to scroll up?
13.
13? All right, that's not too bad.
Did we have a new minute yet?
11 right now. I see what you're saying. You couldn't see the timer on the screen.
Correct.
So I think why you asked me that.
Aaron, it's a 2-point game.
No, it's not. You serious? I mean, it's hard to not, without knowing exactly. It's not a 2-point game. It's a 5-point game. List team right after the game. That's not a bad call. All right, I've got all the comments consolidated here and ready for the giveaways. We have 3 winners tonight. Good odds to win. We've got 10 cards going still. I think I'm going to flip over and run this giveaway right now as we're waiting for some of these cards to wind down. There we go. We got our list here. We've got 3 times on the randomization, and once we hit 2 of them, Nate and I will guess 1, 2. Nate, who do you think's going to come with the W?
I don't know, but it's truly 98, 95 or something like that. Let me look this up here real quick. Get
Bro.
a little bit bigger.
What was it? Wasn't it Vince? Wait, no. What was his name? Not Vince. Who's your guy?
Victor?
Victor.
Victor's
Not
not.
Victor.
Oh, Magic's here though. Magic. I got the Hawaiian shirt on. I'm going with Magic. Let's go, Magic.
I think I need to go with Jordan. Said, please me. I'll go with Jordan. I'll say, Jordan, you're going to get it. Jordan's going from last to first right here. 3. Nick Herrera with the first spot. Getting the I should have made this clear. I'm sorry. It goes from like the most expensive card to the least expensive card. So most expensive purchase price was the Pedri. Pedri goes to Nick at first. Second is Bradley Beal's silver PSA 10 goes to Cranky Card Guy. And number 3, Kevin asked how to get on the giveaways and comes away with the Cunha. Congratulations. The three of you, please send us an email, info@slabstocks.com.
Some people are saying it's rigged because Nick commented this earlier.
Commented what?
Look at your screen. Look at your StreamYard screen.
Nate's the GOAT. Wow.
And he goes on and wins. Some people think that maybe it was rigged.
Crazy. Well, congratulations to all of you. If you have a PWCC account, navigate up to the top right of your screen where it says hi, whatever your name is. Scroll down to where it says key, PWCC identity key. Click the key and then copy the like super long 200 character string like phrase and email us that info@slabstocks.com. If you don't have a PWCC account, it's extremely easy to make and you can get it transferred to you. It will transfer you for absolutely free. So go ahead and do that if you want and send me an email. Nick, let me know if you didn't hear that and I can try to repeat for you. But info@slabstocks.com is the most important thing. Is as long as you email me, I can explain it later through email too. Yeah, Acuna's your PC also. That's fun. Nate, we got our last 4 left. We should probably guess her now, huh? I'm going with the Gala. I'm going with the Gala.
The Gala?
Yeah, they're all moving on too. So I'm going with the Gala, John Morant.
All right. Well, if I've learned anything, it's always go with the cheapest card. So I'm going with Gilbert Peralt.
I would say I think that's probably Perot, but
whatever. I ain't French.
Well, you are currently making the right call if the rest sell. So we got these 4 left. Congratulations to all the giveaway winners. That's a great question. Can we run sports card trivia in here? Nate, let's do sports card trivia for 30 minutes tomorrow night for Slab Stocks Live. So tomorrow night, Memorial Day, we're doing a short-end stream. It's going to be 30 minutes long, starting at 5 o'clock Central Time, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. We will do sports card trivia tomorrow for 30 minutes here, Slab Stocks Live, YouTube.
Let's just do, I'll pull random Trivia Pursuit cards and ask the questions.
No. Yeah. Sports card trivia.
Sports Trivia Pursuit cards.
Sports card trivia. Oh,
and
man.
The Celtics won.
Oh, Celtics won, and I just got eliminated, man.
Well, of course.
Nate thinks he's hot, man. He thinks he's cool. He thinks he's always getting the right guesses, all his stuff. Celtics won.
Tell you what. When's the last time you had a right guess?
I don't know. Probably when I bought the Nathan McKinnon.
Touche.
Hey, I put on for us. That's a French name. You're right. Quite a series. And I mean, it sounds like the end got really close. It sounded like maybe Jimmy Butler took a 3 when he didn't have to. Not the ideal 3-point shooter in the slice. I know he's kind of like a big moment player, but what did he shoot, like 23% of the season or something like that? Well, they all end here.
What if they all end?
It means that's a tie. It means you
Come on, Gilbert.
do not win. You get 1 point for a draw. Ah ha ha.
No. Gilbert.
Wow, tough scene for Nate. Tough scene. He doesn't get the W. Sound like him from Mighty Ducks.
Really? Pokemon? Come on.
Pokemon, man. Charizard, Prism. I think that says Cardass. Just saying what it says. Vending. BGS 9.5.
Kid show, Aaron. Kid show.
I'm reading the name. Cardis.
Just kidding.
We got 32 seconds left. Gilbert.
I'm going to go with Gilbert still. I'll never remember that.
We got 13 seconds left here. Is this going to be the end? My body is telling me yes. Hoping so. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Somebody puts in $100 bid just to spite you.
Nate, I'd be very upset about that. And that is the end of the auction. That's end of weekly number 19. I'm pretty excited with how some sales went tonight. I hope you all are excited if you won some cards, if you won the giveaways, whatever it might be. I do want to point out that this John Morant sold for $17,400.
What did the gold go for?
And the gold went for $14,400. I would have to agree. Cracked dice, I think it's better than the gold Contenders Premium Auto, which I don't think is that meaningful. I think Contenders Cracked Dice is extremely meaningful. And that Steph Curry went for 18, which kind of seems more in line with like what that card should be worth. Man, 12K on the Luka PSA 10 gold. A strong sale on a Giannis BGS green, 9.5 at 10,000. Devers, the first time it's sold in 5 years, went for 9,900. And that blue Prism Giannis sold for 9,600, and the blue Select sold for 7,200. Quite the difference. I'd be really happy if I bought the Select blue tonight. And then we close out here with the Ayrton Senna going for $5,520. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for joining tonight's stream. I hope you had a fun time. Next week, I'll be sure to be back with tons of energy and going at this thing. And hopefully we win some more cards next week, too. We got the Willie Adames for the Flip Quest. Hopefully he comes out of injury and plays really well. We got a couple for the PC. Really fun night again here on Sunday. Nate, thanks so much for joining.
Yep.
And we will see everyone back here tomorrow night, Slab Stocks Live, 6 p.m. Eastern Time for a 30-minute sports card trivia